Let's see how we can auto-reply to our Instagram DMs. We'll go to Manychat's automation section, open our folder and click Create New Automation. Here we'll use the auto-reply to comment in DM template. It's the second option. As you can see, it comes with a pre-designed template for auto-replies, but we'll customize it to fit our needs. So let's follow these steps. The trigger it uses is when a user sends a message, it starts this automation. But what we want is for it to reply when we receive a DM. So we'll set it to perform an action when a user sends us a message. For this, we have two options, detecting special words or not. For instance, we can auto reply to messages with words like store, commerce, sale, or price. Useful if you're selling products on Instagram. Alternatively, you can use AI to recognize the message's intent. In my case, I've set it up for when someone asks about prices. Hit create and you'll see the trigger is set. As you can see, you're not limited to just one trigger, you can add more. So you can repeat the process, select user message, and set specific words to detect. For example, price or cost. We can also add an extra condition. If the message contains this and other text, it'll trigger. You can keep adding conditions like this indefinitely. I mean, maybe you want two things from the text, or perhaps one is enough. Either way, we click create and that's the third one done. Now we delete the Instagram post and keep these two. Once we send this message, it'll auto send another saying, we're excited for you to see our product. There's a custom view product button that when clicked sends a message saying click the link below to see our product, which includes prices. After 60 seconds, it'll ask if you have any questions about the product. All this happens automatically. You don't do anything. It detects the word and starts sending all the info. Important, to add the link, just click send message, go in here, and where it says click here, you'll put the link. Once done, click done, and the link is set. Anyway, let's test it out, shall we, to see how this works. As you see, I'm in the chat I used for the business growth tutorial. Now we'll send a keyword or message related to pricing. We'll type the message, hit send, and it's not working. Why? Because I'm clever, we need to hit set live for it to work. We need to activate the one we want to use. To use two, you need pro. I'm on trial, so only one worked. So let's activate this one. In automations, it should be on. Correct, automation is on and now it should work. If we go back and send the same message again, you'll see it's sent automatically. Let's click see product. It's important to note that these automations work best on mobile devices. For instance, clicking see product on a computer won't work properly. It sends one message, then another. Got it? I had to use my phone to click it, just so you know. Now, let's click here and see if it sends us the link. Perfect, it sends the link to our Spanish tutorial channel that I set up. That's how simple it is to set up automatic DM responses. Of course, you're not limited to just sending links. There are many other options. You can set it to send specific messages or tag someone in a particular group. All this helps automate and improve your Instagram business using this chat feature. Let's see how we could obtain potential customer information from Instagram if we have a business and promote it there. We'll explore how to gather data from our followers to build a database. To do this, we'll go into Manychat, enter explore all templates and select automate conversation with AI. We'll specify what we want it to do. I have a prompt here that instructs it to act as a data analyst and collect emails, numbers, age, and gender from the person it's talking to. We'll also provide context about our store and what we do. In this case, let's say we're selling foundation. Once we've input this information, we'll click generate. It seems I need to provide even more context, and now it's finally allowing me to do it. It's going to start generating that automation to chat with our followers and gather this information. As you can see, it shows the goal it'll meet here. The different sections it'll obtain first: email, number, age, and gender, and finally what we do next. We'll hit preview chat, but first we'll select where to save these files. We'll save the email in email, obviously, the number in phone. We'll add a new file for age, create it, set it, and make another in custom user files for gender. With gender set, we'll hit create, and there it is. Finally, we'll click preview chat and I'll show you how it works, okay? First, it asks if we can share our email, so we send it. Now it'll automatically ask for the phone number, age, and finally gender. As you can see, we've obtained the info. Thank you for providing all the information. If you have any questions, we can assist you in any way. This is how we get this info, but obviously it's too direct, right? I mean, coming straight at you with all these questions is a bit, Too direct, isn't it? So what we'll do is first ask if they want to join the program, for example. We'll hit continue and set up the trigger for this to happen. We'll make it detect a specific message or word that they send, which is, well, in this case, instead of a word, we'll make it recognize an intention, either to join our tutorial program or simply liking one of our videos. We'll click create and it's done. Now, instead of being so direct, we'll add an intermediate step asking if they want to join our program. If yes, we'll go to the AI step we created. If no, we'll send a message saying they can click if they change their mind. So we'll add an arrow here, select Instagram and add text for the change of mind button. We'll hit done, connect this yes to the AI step, and that's it. Finally, we'll add an action step to label people interested in the program, making it easier to contact them later. For this, we'll click add tag in the action section. Here we'll add a tag. If you're unsure, go back, click action, then add tag. For example, we'll use MasterCard client and direct both paths to this action. This automation covers all scenarios. The yes path isn't needed as it goes to actions. For no, we'll add an undecided tag. This last part is optional. Add it if you want. Click set live to easily create our automation. Now we're ready to start collecting information from our contacts. Let's create custom Instagram giveaways using Manychat. In the automation section, we'll create a new automation and go to the run a giveaway option. As you can see, we've already prepared the workflow for this project. First, set up the trigger for the post. When people comment, the giveaway begins. Click continue and add specific keywords to start the giveaway like drop. Next, it'll send random text from these three to those who use the keyword. We can add more options or choose not to include certain ones. I'll leave it as is because I think it's interesting to have different options and show that you interact with your audience. With that done, we'd move on to the condition. This condition here basically defines whether a person has already entered the giveaway or not. For example, if someone's already entered, it'll tell them they're in but can visit the website to see the products you have. If it's a started without this tag, it'll go to the next message asking if they're ready to see if they've won. Clicking let's go adds them to started giveaway, tagging them as entered and generating this section later. Finally, there's a randomizer you can customize. You can set it up like this one with a 95% win rate and 5% loss, or adjust the percentages based on your preferred drop rate. With these automations, we can easily set up drop shipping or giveaways. As you can see, it's not hard. Everything's pre-designed, just customize it to your liking.